Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. Just another walk and talk, and I'm just meditating, of course. Just the fact that when it comes to wickedness, this shit is played out. Wickedness has ran its course, and the earth and everyone and everything in it is crying out for righteousness. The earth and everything and everyone in it is crying out for righteousness. Because you can even see it on the face of these people. You can read these people's spirits, because these people, they're miserable. They're miserable, and they're, even to the wicked, it's like, this shit is old. This shit is old. It's played out. And it's just like, Lord, when are you going to establish righteousness on the earth? Right? Because I'm going to go ahead and get Psalm chapter 7. Psalm 7 and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. All right. And as I mentioned in the video that I did yesterday, and quite frankly, when it comes to the hopefully elect, Lord, we don't know that number, man. Because of course the Lord, he taught his sons a valuable lesson, as I was mentioning yesterday. And as I always say, because me personally, having a father that he did not spare the rod, and me and my siblings, we got our asses whooped. And I was always the type, thankfully, because pain is supposed to be a deterrent, So that feeling of getting your ass whooped, all right, that's supposed to be one of those feelings you don't want to feel again. You don't want to go through that experience again. And I was always the type to, hey, I got the message. I got it. And I don't want to get my ass whooped. I'm tired of getting my ass whooped. My siblings, on the other hand, I'll just say they got their ass whooped a lot more than me. Because I was always the type to get it on the first go around for the most part. I was always the type to get it on the first go around. Like, yep, I got it. Message received. Don't do this again. I ain't doing that again. All right. I just say all that to say, because again, with the hopefully elect, it's just one of those things was like, we get it. We understand, Lord. Because again, the Lord teaching us a valuable lesson. All right, because I'm going to go to this real quick. Because a part of that lesson is understanding why judgment is necessary. Part of that lesson, the Lord is teaching us why righteousness needs to be established. We need righteousness. The earth needs righteousness. Because look at where we're at. Through and through. Right? Bear with me. No, that's not what I'm looking for, but we'll go ahead and scratch that. Going back to Psalm. It's on the tip of my tongue. And it's talked about several times in the book of Ecclesiastes, but I can't find it. But nevertheless, desiring wisdom, yeah, it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't grasp it, but I'm just go ahead and scratch that and go back to this. It's Psalm chapter 7 and verse 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just, for the righteous power trieth the hearts and reigns. You see? And again, a part of this valuable lesson is understanding why judgment needs to come. All right? Why righteousness needs to be established. Because again, this shit is old. All right? This shit is played out. And that's one of the things, you know, I believe the elect, you know, are pleading to the Father, like Abba, when are you gonna put this shit to an end? Again, to hopefully like we get it, we understand. All right? And it's like, Lord, Abba, when are you gonna put this shit to an end? This shit has to come to an end. This shit has to go. All right? And again, quite frankly, even though to the wicked, you know, to the 2/3, to the heathens, all right, even Esau's own people, the wicked himself is crying out against his own people for something better. Because this shit is old. I keep saying it, man, this shit is played out. You know, here it is, and I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna go back to Ecclesiastes 12. Back to Ecclesiastes. You know, because it's like, damn. You know, nothing's original anymore. All right, they're coming out with the same old movies, right? You know, the music is trash. It's just like the same old shit over and over and over. And it's just like, when is this shit gonna come to an end? You know, because this shit is played out. It's played the fuck out. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 4. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. And that's spiritual because I probably can't pick it up on the camera, but I hear some birds chirping in the background. But it says, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So you see, like I said, the music is trash. You know, a lot of music, they're just remixing old songs, and you know, it's like it's the same old shit over and over and over. Like I mentioned with the movies, you know, I just saw the because you know they can't come up with anything new, nothing original, nothing is original. Like I said, everything is just a remix and a more watered down version of some old shit. And it's just, you know, the shit is played out. The shit is old. The shit is old. So it's like, when's this shit gonna come to an end? God damn. When's this shit gonna come to an end, Lord? You know? Again, that's what the whole earth is crying out for. Righteousness. Because wickedness is ran its course. Wickedness has ran its course. Isaiah 24. I'm going to jump down real quick to verse 23. Because you see, everyone's been waking up to the bullshit. You know, everyone's waking up to Esau's bullshit. His spells are wearing off. Everyone is pretty much like sobering up in a sense. You know, everyone's sobering up. Everyone's been finding out this so-called American nightmare is really, Salakia, this so-called American dream has really been nothing but a nightmare. You know, a lot of these countries, these nations that have came over here to make some bucks, you know, pretty much got what they wanted and packing up shop and going back home, right? I mean, this shit is just playing out. Everyone's waking up. Everyone's waking up. You know, because hey, America's ran its course. And the wickedness, the shit is played out. The shit is played out, man. And everyone's crying out for righteousness, whether they know it or not. Because, like I said, you can see it on these people. You can read their spirits. These people, they're miserable. As much as they still try to cling on to the whatever false sense of hope that they've got. All right, these people, they're miserable. You can see it in them. You know, you can see it in them, man. Even, like I said, even to the wicked of our people, to the nations. Even Esau himself is crying out. You know. But in Isaiah 24 and 23, then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem and before his ancient gloriously. The point being, it said, then the moon shall be confounded and the sun ashamed. You see, because more and more, you know, because the sun and the moon, it can be likened unto knowledge and understanding. And when it comes to Esau and his philosophies, like I was mentioning with this so-called American dream, everyone's been finding out it's a nightmare. And you know, a lot of people are just to a point where they're just surviving, you know, with same things that a lot of us, you know, because we know that's, you know, that's the difference between us and these people. We know, we have this understanding that you know, we just got to do what we got to do until we ain't got to do this shit no more. We know this, but people are still, these people, they don't have that understanding, so they're still trying to figure shit out. And you know, because I was going to make the point, you know, like the Apostle Paul always says, when it comes to survival, you know, Jake is surviving at best. All right. And the more and more reality sets in, like I said, people are sobering up. All right, from Esau, his enchantments, his poison, drunken off that wine. Well, eventually you have to sober up. Once you drink, you eventually have to sober up. And everyone's sobering up and, you know, seeing things for what they are. You see? So like I said, then the moon shall be confounded and the sun ashamed. All right, so basically when it comes to the philosophies of this world, and like I said, just everyone being drunk off that wine, well, that shit's coming to an end. Everyone's waking up, all right? Everyone's waking up, sobering up, and it hurts. Reality's setting in for a lot of people. This is normal for us, you know? We know what the deal is, but for these people, reality's setting in. You see? And again, it's like, what the hell? Because people are crying out for something better. You know, people are crying out for something better. Well, that's why righteousness needs to be established, because wickedness has had its course, it's ran its course, and this shit is played out. I'm gonna jump up. In Isaiah 24, verse 4, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away, the hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. Broken the everlasting covenant. You see, so that's the point. And like I was saying earlier, All right, because the Lord, he had to teach us that lesson. You see, that's what happens when you transgress the laws, the ordinances. Everything is out of course. Everything is jacked up. All right, and as of right now, Esau been given the control of the earth. He's even jacked the earth up even more. Hey, if we're all that number, this is something that I've been thinking about very heavily, and I did a video on this some months ago, dealing with the judges, the original judges. Because if we be those men, hey, starting with Yahushua, all right, hey, this is our fault. If we're all that number, if we those men, this is our fault. Because the judges of the city, hey, listen, what if the judges get taken over, then the whole city's going to be overran. Well, hey, the judges fell. And I'm talking about going back to Yahushua and those elect men. And that's why the scriptures talk about Yahushua being the first Adam, all right, and the last Adam. Because it started with Yahushua, but hey, it's going to end with Yahushua. As a matter of fact, Genesis chapter 2. And for those that don't know, Yahushua, Adam was Yahushua, all right. Genesis 2:15, and the Lord power took the man, talking about Adam, and put him into the Garden of Eden, to dress it and to keep it. So basically, when you go into it, this charge was given to Adam to basically uphold the righteousness of Yahweh Shema Shah, the laws and the ordinances of Yahweh Shai. All right, the ordinances of the Heavenly Father. This charge was given unto Adam. All right, but of course, Adam fell. And ever since then, look at where we're at today. Ever since Adam fell, look at where we're at today. You see? So like I was saying, it was heavy, because starting with Yahushua and those men, once they fell, hey, like I said, if we'll be that number, this is really our fault. The judges fell and the city was overtaken. This is our fault. But again, the Lord had to teach us a lesson. All right, and listen, like I said earlier, we get it. Lord, want to what that number? We get it. We understand. All right. That way, when righteousness is on the earth again, hey, boy, listen. You don't appreciate something. You don't really truly appreciate something and understand its importance and its value once you have it and it's been taken away. And once you get it back, boy, oh boy. So once paradise is on the earth again, man, listen, we're going to appreciate righteousness all the more, because going back to Isaiah 24 and 5, the earth also is defiled under the sun. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. All right, so that's the whole point, man. Because righteousness needs to be established. Wickedness, we see clearly. All right, what happens when we transgress the laws? And we're crying out to the power. Hey, we get it, Father, please. Seeking to be changed back to our first estate. Lord willing, what that number? Abba, we get it. All right. Wickedness is played out, man. It's ran its course. And now it's time for righteousness. We need righteousness. Righteousness needs to be established on the earth, man. Because this shit is played out. This shit is old. Like I said, nothing's original. Everything is just a remix and a watered down version of some old shit. It's just, this shit has got to go, all right? This shit has got to go. But Lord, one of this was edifying. All praises to you, how about Shema Shah. Shalom to you, hopefully.